Kıymetli kardeşlerim, kıymetli dostlarım, hepiniz yeni videoya hoş geldiniz. En son yani eski videoları hatırlayanlar bilir. Bir 5 date'imiz vardı. Şimdi de 10 date'imiz var. Yani 10 tane buluşma. Bu sefer 5 değil 10 tane buluşma ve bu sefer de bayağı bir geliştirmişler. Hiç beklemeden geçelim bence. Buradan yeni oyun desek. Ryan. Biz Ryan'ız. Evet, Ryan. Önce bulunman lazım. Bulunalım. Değiştiremiyoruz mu ya? Bu beni üzer. Fotoğrafımızı seçelim. Bu. Maliye, yaratıcı, sağlık. Yaratıcı diyelim. İlgi alanları: seyahat, insellik, sanat ve kültür, teknoloji, partileme, hayırseverlik, yiyecek ve içecek, spor, fitness, yiyecek ve içecek, hayırseverlik, partilemek, teknoloji, seyahat, bir de seyahat diyelim. Terazi burcuyuz. Bayağı bir heyecanlandım ha. Aha. Kapalıymış ama.
Pick up the phone.
Ah, and there was me having a good day.
Well, it's just become great. You're welcome.
What's happening?
I just got back from work an hour ago.
Same.
I've made myself some food.
Same.
And I've just got off the phone with my landlord.
Evden kovuyor.
Not same.
Yeah, I missed a payment, but it's fine. I've paid it now, and it's settled anyway.
Anyway, I've got some news.
Okay.
I joined a dating app.
Have you? Well, I mean, they are inevitable.
I was expecting more shit from you.
Well, what's the saying? They have people in glass houses can't throw stones.
No way, you too.
Mm-hmm.
Matches?
Yes, a lot. No, a zero.
But don't like apps like help out new users with
Misha,
like likes and
you're not
you know,
helping.
they really try and help you get people to like you because you're new.
Misha, I still have zero, even with whatever you just said. There's still zero. What about you?
Hey, the grass isn't always greener. I've got like 80 likes. But like once you filter out like the bad profiles and the nude pics and the meh ones, it's all just a bit quiet.
Are your standards a little bit high?
No! Anyway, I have a new initiative in the works.
What's that? You gonna kidnap someone?
I've signed up for speed dating tonight.
Okay, why are you telling me this?
Because I'm bricking it and like, do you want to have a drink before?
Could you just say less? It'd be great if you just stopped speaking about 30 seconds ago.
See you there. Bye.
Bye.
Bayağı geliştirmişler gibi. Ama neler olacak gerçekten çok merak ediyorum.
Because there's no substitute for meeting someone face to face. Like you can see their physicality, feel their vibe.
Yes, but what if there is no vibe? What do you do then? If you're online, you can log off, you can make it an excuse, you can just be gone. My internet connection was crap. What do you do here?
Welcome everyone to Speed Dating. My name's Derek, I'm your host. We're going to be beginning very shortly, so gentlemen, if you could make your way to your table numbers.
You are so cynical. This is where you're going to find that genuine connection you keep banging on about.
Why are you smiling at me like that? Why are you smiling at me like that?
No, I'm not smiling at you like anything.
Misha?
There is a small possibility I might have signed us both up.
I'm not doing it.
You are!
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I'll just leave.
Oh, come on.
No.
Look, at least it's going to be a good story.
It is not going to be a good story. I'm just going to get humiliated. You've been preparing for this. I'm not doing it.
It's a great story. Oh, he's browsing. He's browsing the shop floor.
How does it work?
Sorry, what?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Okay, so the women stay at the table, the men, you, rotate around them.
I'm a man now.
So you go to different tables and you speak to girls.
What do I say?
Whatever you like, but you have 5 minutes, okay?
Okay.
And halfway through the date, that dude over there will give us a warning, and then he'll also tell us when there's 1 minute left to wrap it up. So essentially, you've got to use your time wisely, which I know you're not good at.
No, hence why I don't want to do it.
Exactly.
We're going to start
5
with the
dakikamız
gentleman
var.
by your first allotted table numbers, and good luck. Have fun.
5 dakika.
You're sitting in my first date seat, so I need you to jog on. Go well, lad. Cheers. Hızlı buluşmadayken Brandy'nin lafını 2 kez böl. Brandy'nin tüm sosyal medya fotoğraflarını beğen. Brandy kart oyunu kazandığında ödülü geri al. Brandy'ye karşı kart oyunu kazan. Brandy'ye çilek yedir. He? Şansımız %40. 5 dakikamız var. Katalya'nın Azale'ye dövmelerini sor. Azale'nin tüm sosyal medya fotoğraflarını beğen. Astroloji her şey değildir. Azale'nin hesap ödemesine izin ver. Azale'yi öp. Tony. Derek. Abi Derek'le mi? Gerçekten mi? Jake. Ha, bunlar bizim değil dedi ya. Bizim değil onlar. Bizim değil. Cık. Bizim değil onlar. Hayır ya bunlar bizim değil. Onlar kız buluşacak bunlarla. Allah'ım heyecan bastı. Özgüven, kibarlık, mizah. Tamam. Rice and Cadence. Evet. Hanımımız bu değil mi? Hızlı buluşmalar. Brandy'nin lafını 2 kez böl. Tamam.
Hi there. I'm Ryan.
Brandy'nin tüm sosyal medya fotoğraflarını beğen. Tamam.
That's it?
Oturabilir miyim?
Thanks.
I'm Brandy.
Tamam.
What do you do for a living?
I am a creative freelancer.
Oh. Is it tough not knowing where your next paycheck's coming from?
No. I love what I do, and I'm working towards stability.
I get that. I'm a beautician, but it doesn't earn me what I want, so I'm doing an online course in international relations, and I trade cryptocurrency. I just sold an NFT, actually.
Non-fungible token. Nice. Yeah, the digital art market is very cool, very new, and very volatile. So.
Sorry if I'm quite direct about things. We just don't have a lot of time.
Sure. Can
What are you looking for?
Okay, that
Hadi
is
ilişki diyelim.
big question.
Important question.
Ultimately, I think I want to find a partner, and I just want to settle. No. No, I want to settle down. I didn't mean, and no, I'm not saying that, it's nothing to do with, I'm saying that I want to
In
settle.
my experience, guys who openly want relationships have been needy. They get over familiar too soon, want my attention all the time, get upset when I don't message.
Karşı çıkalım lan. Öyle bir şey yok. Hani ciddi ilişki isteyen erkek, harbi isteyen erkek beklenti içinde olmaz. Hani şunu yaparım, bunu yaparım. Daha da bekler yani.
Whole thing.
That's a generalization.
It's a discussion. I gave my experience to start it.
Well, I'm not needy, so I guess that's the discussion over.
Good. Let's move on then.
Okay. Do you live locally?
Yeah, I bought a one bed up the road. It's top floor with an amazing view of the water.
You bought a penthouse.
The NFT was pretty valuable. Where do you live?
I live 10 minutes away. I live on my own as well.
Flat?
Yep.
Buy it or rent it?
Back to the quick
Şimdi bir şey diyeceğim. Oyunun biz şeyini bilmiyoruz ki.
fire round.
I mean, we're covering a lot.
Yeah, we are.
Kendi evimiz. Bize oyuncu hakkında bilgi verilmedi ki. Evimiz bizim mi değil mi belli değil arkadaş.
I own it.
Wow. You must have worked and saved really hard.
I did, yeah. Well, look, I'm gonna keep up with you. I have to do something.
See? You're learning.
Slowly, but surely.
This is your 3-minute warning, guys. 3 minutes to go. Just 3 minutes of lovely conversation.
Okay, let's move on to foreign affairs. Do you like holidays?
I do.
Where do
O değil bunların hiçbirini yapmadık ha.
You go, what sort of holidays do you take?
What kind are you into though?
I allowed to say a
Yurt dışı abi
lad's
kesinlikle.
holiday?
Go for it. You won't hear from me again though.
Branding çeyrek yedir. Branding kaç kart oyun kazanır. Branding kaç oyun kazanır. Ödülü geri al.
You can't beat a beach
Patlamak
holiday
şöyle
for a bit
sanki
of
onun daha
R&R.
iyisi yok.
Very true. Vitamin D is
Tamam, şimdi
essential for
vitamin
our
çık.
well-being. You aren't a Speedos guy though.
No. I can't pull them off.
Won't ask why. I could only afford to travel recently, so I've got a lot of places on my list.
Well, what's the top of the list?
There's more than one thing.
Çok havalı.
Cruise the Galapagos Islands. Meet the sloths and turtles in Costa Rica. See the Iguazu Falls between Brazil and Argentina.
That is one hell of a bucket list.
Birinin lafını iki kez böl.
They all sound amazing. But what's your next question?
Did you just interrupt me?
Evet.
Yes, no, I did. But I'm just like you said. I'm mindful of the time, so I just instead of going on a list and on and on.
I actually want to go to Iraq soon. It's where my mum raised me.
Şansımız hala %40.
Cool.
She was my role model. Do you have anyone like that yourself?
Wow, that is a very good question.
Could be from your childhood or even now if there's anyone who inspires you.
Aile.
I am the person I am because of the relationship I have with my family. I've also surrounded myself with friends who motivate me to grow and would have my best interest at heart.
I mean, yeah, the energy we surround ourselves with is so important. Unlike family, you can
Hala %40. Hani güzel şarkı çalmaya başlamıştı. Hani hala %40.
choose friends, which shows you have good judgment.
Evidently.
You didn't choose to meet me though. Speed dating's random. It is
Sıradaki soru.
amazing to hear you look up to your family though. I wish I could have had that growing up.
I'm so sorry to interrupt again.
Tamamdır. Hızlı buluşmadayken Brendan'ın lafını iki kez böldük. Tamam.
What's the next question?
Okay, it was kind of cute
Yaptığım
the
biraz
first
hatırlıyorum.
time,
Sonra bu sefer
but
garip oldu.
that was rude.
Sorry.
Don't worry about it.
Abi görev var görev. 2 defa kes diyor. Şansımız %30'a
1
çıktı.
minute to go, guys. Just 1 minute. So we'll be wrapping up very soon.
So, how did my questions make you feel?
Oh, there's a customer satisfaction survey.
Your
Eğlenceli.
feedback is greatly valued.
Güzel.
Is it actually?
Güzeldi.
Only if it's good.
Ama kendini çok beğeniyorsun. Haberin olsun.
It was nice.
Çok kendini böyle bir beğenme şeyi var yani.
Yeah. That is a good thing, right?
Nice is a boring word that has no real meaning. Tell me the truth.
I genuinely thought it was nice. Right?
Okay.
Şansımız %20. Abi gitgide düşüyor anasını satayım.
And your time is up. Thank you, ladies and gents. Lads, move on to your next table. Your date is awaiting.
Don't forget any of your stuff when you go.
I didn't bring any. Right, well, thanks. See ya.
Etkilendi. O şu an rahat. Ha bu o şey değilmiş. Bilek görüşünde abi sıçtık. Erkek Cafer'e denk geldik anasını satayım. Sıçtık. O şöyle durumumuz ne? Brandy ile. Şansımız %20 Brandy ile. Ama Brandy'yi etkileyeceğim. Bunları kesinlikle istemiyorum. C2 falan. Lakabın baş tarafından biber. Bilgi yarışmasına davet. Abi son görevi okudunuz mu? Allah aşkına son görevi okudunuz mu? Bak yeminle bunlar beni çıldırtır.
Oh, hiya. You my date now?
Yeah, I guess I am. I'm Ryan.
Tony, nice to meet you. Sorry, I've got a match tomorrow, so I've got to keep limber.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, what is it, a sports match? Do you play locally?
No, it's my job actually. I'm a footballer.
Oh, shit. Should you be out dating the night before a match?
Oh, don't worry. It's fine as long as I'm in bed by 12, don't drink, non-alcoholic, and don't have sex.
What's your
Alkolcü.
position?
Reverse cowgirl?
No. What is your football position?
What do you think?
That's a tough one.
Well, just say which area of the pitch. I'll narrow it down for you. I'm not tall enough to be a goalkeeper.
Bence forvet. Hani burada bile şey yaptığına göre forvet.
I reckon that you are pretty skillful. So I'm gonna say that you're up front.
What, you think I want all the glory? Got a big ego.
No, that's a bit of a conclusion.
Bak şimdi bu buluşma yerinde bile ısınan birisi. O yüzden bence bu forvet yani çalışıyor.
Jumped her.
I'm a defender. It's not all about goals and skills I have, you know. Defense is just as important.
You don't really win games with that, though, do you?
Well, you do. If you've got a shit defense, how are you going to win the game?
Yeah, if you say so.
Do you like sports yourself?
It's not my biggest interest.
Well, let me change the question then. Do you like team sports or individual sports?
Is this going to tell you something deeper about me?
Maybe.
Takım sporu, takım sporu. Takım.
Team sports? I think there's an interesting
%50 hala iyi.
element with like the fans because they're supporting where they're from. It just adds, they're more passionate. So there's like a tribalism to it, which is a bit fun.
When enjoyed responsibly.
Yes, nobody wants a hooligan.
Team sports also has like this unique layer of complexity in creating tactics for a group rather than the individual.
Mm-hmm. So the chemistry is important.
Exactly.
That was pretty smooth, wasn't it?
It's very smooth. It's not your phone. Is this reminding me to carb load for tomorrow?
What are you having pasta?
Footballer's best friend.
This is your halfway warning.
Karı buluşmada yemek yiyor ya. Vallahi karı buluşmada yemek yiyor.
Guys, that is 3 minutes to go.
So, how did you become a pro?
I'd say my key influence was my dad. He used to take me to practices, to matches. He knew I fell in love with it and did everything to cultivate my passion. The kit, the travelling, consoling me after bad performances. Were you close with your parents?
No, I wanted to ask you more.
We ain't got time, right, lad? Tell me. If you want to, of course.
Baba.
Yeah, like you, I'd be really close to my dad. He kind of taught me what it meant to be like a man, to be open-minded, which for him actually was more about your mindset than any specific character trait.
Yes, lads. We're lucky, eh? I think what I got from my dad was humility. He taught me how to
Dinlemeye devam edelim. Bak bunun şeyini şey yapalım.
keep my feet on the ground and appreciate what I have as well as what I want. What would you say you inherited from your dad?
Oh God, that is tricky. On the positive side, I would like to hope that I am a good listener, that I am supportive. He definitely taught me how to take responsibility when I need to, and I think that I can keep my cool under pressure.
Any negative traits?
Yeah, some pretty shitty dad jokes. Oh, and don't annoy me when I'm watching TV.
I feel like that's universal for most dads. I think the most negative thing I've inherited from my dad is my stubbornness.
How
Gerçi.
bad are we talking?
Like bad, really bad. If you want to get through to me, you have to really persist. And even then, sometimes the persistence really backfires and just pisses me off.
Okay, noted.
Very wise.
We've got 1 minute to go, guys. Just 1 minute.
Ooh, we're in stoppage time. What? Football's the best sport for making analogies.
No.
Do you fancy another quick challenge?
Yes, but what do you want to do?
Well, there's conversation starters and riddles, apparently.
Convenient.
Okay. A man looks at a painting and says, "Brothers and sisters, I have none, but that man's father is my father's son." Who's in the painting, the man or his son?
Bir adam bir tabloya bakıp söyler. Kardeşim hiç yoktur.
Brothers and sisters, I have none. That man's father.
Ama adam babası. Şimdi. Kardeşim hiç yoktur. Yani tek çocuğum. Ama o adamın, yani resimdeki adamın babası. Asiktir dur. Dur bekle. Şimdi bir resme bakıyorum ben. Şöyle bir resme bakıyorum ben.
Kardeşim hiç yok. Ama o adamın, yani resimdeki adamın babası benim babamın oğludur. Adam ya bence. Umarım doğrudur.
Father's son. It is the man himself.
That's what I was going to say, but a draw's no fun. I'll say man's son.
But how do we find the answer? Oh, is it? It's folded in. Okay. More thought's gone into this event than I gave it credit for.
The man's son! Get in!
Oh, God's sake! You only got that because you swapped your answer. You thought the man as well.
A win's a win, right?
No matter how you get it, eh?
And that is time, everyone.
Tamam yeter zaten
On
de.
to your next date.
We crammed a lot into that.
Yes, we did. Yeah, it was great to meet you, Tony.
Yeah.
Is that short for Antonia?
Spot on, but everyone calls me Tony. Do you want to keep in touch?
Yeah. What's your handle?
At TN7. Tony Newton and my shirt number 7.
That is some main character shit right there.
Abi futbolda hiç anlamayan, sevmeyen ben.
Have a good night, Tony.
Hadi şimdi sıradakine gelelim. Caitlyn. Aa çok tatlı, çok sempatik. Kitap okuyor. Benim hatun gibi.
Hey, I'm Ryan.
Ryan, I'm Kathleen. Sorry, I just wanted to squeeze in a quick page. Do you mind if I get to the bottom?
Yeah, by all means, fire away.
Bekle.
Done. All yours.
What are you reading?
The Evolution of Bond-Forming Dynamics Across the 21st Century by Professor Gertrude von Nosselhoff.
Well, it must be a pretty good read if you're sneaking in pages in between dates.
Oh, no. I have to finish it for a seminar tomorrow. I'm a PhD student in behavioral psychology.
Devam et ya. Uzatmasın nasıl.
Okay, so you're here because you're looking for a study buddy.
No, quite the opposite. I need someone to keep me out of the library occasionally.
So the age-old work-life conflict.
Which side of it do you fall on?
Am I allowed to say
Bu
that balance is best?
iş dışında.
No fence sitting, one or the other.
Work is it's just a necessity. I mean, any moment I'm not in work or on the clock, I can devote to whatever I actually want to do.
So you're a 9-to-5er.
At the very most.
I don't think I could stay out of the library that much. Anyway, I have a confession to make.
Okay, already.
Everyone tells me that for whatever reason, I haven't lived.
I don't believe that.
I've never been to a nightclub.
Never. What, your fourth stint as a student and you've never even set foot in a nightclub?
I would rather spend the day in a cafe with a book and my laptop.
This is your halfway warning, guys. Halfway.
So you are still studying to become a more qualified psychologist?
The more you know, the more you earn. So where do you see yourself in 5 years? Sorry,
Just
I researched good speed dating questions before tonight.
That's what you got? It sounds a little bit more like you researched
Ünlü ya, ünlü.
job interview questions.
Kesinlikle öyle.
Well, I actually have an ambition to be famous by then.
Oh, sorry, you're serious?
Yes, I'm serious. I mean, nowadays people can be famous from all walks of life. Why couldn't I?
That's a very good point. I just find the conceit of a celebrity to be really harmful to society. It creates widespread feelings of inferiority. Also, fandom is the type of deification that triggers emotional dependency.
I don't think either of us are backing down here, so why don't we just agree to disagree?
I'm happy to debate this.
I know, but we can keep things light.
Yeah, sure.
Question. How do I know that all of this isn't part of your PhD thesis? That all the guys here aren't just your guinea pigs?
You don't. But a study at the University of Virginia found that we are more intrigued by those whose thoughts and feelings are unclear.
You have a study for everything. Is that supposed to be my key takeaway from today?
I'll offer you a better one. From Professor Nosselhoff? I'll find one from the start of the book. Here we go. This is a good one. When we set off on a journey, we are riddled with excitement or apprehension. Nothing in between.
It's not exactly one you'd read in the toilet, is it?
No, not quite.
Well, that's Nosselhoff's opinion, but I think that apprehension is our body's way of telling us that something is worth doing, despite the risks.
You know, we can actually reprogram our brains to interpret nerves as excitement. They're similar chemicals. I did that before coming tonight.
Would you do that before tests as well, that sort of thing?
Oh, yeah. Very helpful for tests.
It's clever, isn't it?
Brain's clever.
Not mine.
We've got 1 minute to go, guys. Just 1 minute.
Well, how do you fancy spending the final minute?
Why not leave that to Professor von Nosselhoff again?
İzin
Let's
veriyorum.
get a takeaway from the end of the book.
Madem
People
sen.
only care about the end of the book. I want the answers.
All right.
Right now, come on. I'm ready.
Final words from the book. Everything is transient. Time, life, relationships, none belong to us. Only our purpose does. Around it, all else is determined.
So the right things will enter the orbit that we create around ourselves. Is that what that means?
Exactly. Every decision we make affects who's pulled into that orbit, whether we know it or not. The quote is actually really relevant to my life. I'm finally focusing on my orbit and mine alone. Thanks for listening.
No problem. And I'm glad to hear you're doing that.
That's your lot. Ladies and gents, time's up. Let's be moving on.
Well, it was great meeting you.
Yeah, you too.
Have a good evening.
See ya.
Beğenmedi götüm. Ya bizimki tuvalete gitti herhalde.
Sorry, just fixing my eyeliner. I'm Azalea.
I'm Ryan.
You don't look like a Ryan.
No? Well, what do I look like then?
Not sure yet.
That's not from here, is it?
No. You gonna snitch?
No.
I made it. Just like the kombucha poured into it.
That's the fermented drink, isn't it?
Exactly.
Güzel duruyor diyelim bakalım.
It looks good. Are you happy with the batch?
Very. Tell you more about it, but we haven't got much time.
So, the kombucha is homemade. The goblet is homemade. What else is homemade?
I'd say 90% of this. The clothes, the accessories, I make it all from scratch. Started selling my stuff online during lockdown and it grew into a full-time business.
Wow, that's really original.
Thanks. Turns out my aesthetic plays quite well these days.
What aesthetic is that?
Call it what you want. I've heard hundreds of terms, kind and unkind.
Dur bunun görevleri neymiş? Azale dönmen tüm sosyal medya falan.
It looks good.
Gerçekten daha çok şey öğren.
Are you happy with the batch?
Very. Tell you more about it, but we haven't got much time.
So, the kombucha is homemade. The goblet is homemade. What else is homemade?
I'd say 90% of this. The clothes, the accessories, I make it all from scratch. Started selling my stuff online during lockdown and it grew into a full-time business.
Wow, that's really original.
Thanks. Turns out my aesthetic plays quite well these days.
What aesthetic is that?
Call it what you want. I've heard hundreds of terms, kind and unkind.
Is it just you in the business, or?
Yeah, Don't need anyone else.
So how do you keep up with the demand?
There's a long wait list, but I engage with my customers a lot on social media, so they're understanding.
So if the supply is low, you must be retailing for a fairly high price?
No, I pride myself in affordability and sustainability.
Is that enough to do full time? No, sorry, no, I'm not asking how much you earn. I just find the business model very interesting.
I get by.
Do I look like a Ryan yet?
Not quite.
All right then. Well, what else can you tell about me?
You have the energy of an air sign. You seem quite logical and proactive.
How so? Like, we've only just met.
It takes proactivity to come to a speed dating event.
Well, what if I told you I was dragged here by my best mate, Misha?
I'd say you're using logic to undermine my instinct.
Just 3 minutes to go, everyone. 3 minutes. I know, it's going very quickly, very quickly.
You're really into your astrology then?
Gives me structure. I analyze my behavior in the context of something bigger. My main star sign is Scorpio, which I think really suits me. And then my rising sign is a Sagittarius.
No, it's really awesome. I'm really mindful of the time. So I'd like to get to know each other a bit more instead of astrology.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, here's one for you to work out. What do I do for a living?
I'm not claiming to be a psychic.
I know, but just keep it general. Like, what industry do I work in?
I feel like...
Evet Senika.
creative leaning.
Spot on. Takes one to know one.
What? I don't scream corporate rat race.
And this is your final minute, guys. Final minute.
So, I was wondering...
No, I've spoken about myself enough. I want to know more about you.
I feel like it's been pretty even. Can you just...
It really hasn't, so I want to know more about you.
Fine, fire away.
Dövmeler herkes sorudur.
On paper, translucent skin, ill-looking, hates the sun, allergic to garlic. That's the thing. That's the type I've always gone for. They suck.
I see what you did there.
Anyway, what's yours?
I would say that I'm fairly open-minded.
Oh, come on. Everyone has an instinctive type.
Well, I hope this doesn't freak you out. If I say that my type is something a little bit like...
Merak ettim.
Very funny. So, this is specifically your type.
Well, no, it's nothing to do with the way you look exactly. I'd say it's more to do with the way you like to do things outside of the box. I think that is very interesting, and I think it's very attractive.
Thank you, Ryan. Totally freaked me out though, you weirdo.
That's your lot. Ladies and gents, time's up. Let's be moving on.
That was the kind of interaction I was hoping for from this. Thanks.
Yeah, me too. What is your handle? I'd love to check some of your stuff out.
At Azalea Shadows. A-Z-A-L-E-A Shadows.
Okay.
Tamam. Okey. Keşke gitmeseydi dedi şu an içinden. Şu an içinden keşke gitmeseydi dedi. Bu da rimel sürmeye mi gitti arkadaş? Hayır. Hayır ya, hayır. Hayır.
Good evening. I'm Derek, evening host.
Hello, Derek. Am I in trouble?
No. But unfortunately, the lady that was sat at this table, she had to leave early. I'm sorry.
Right. So are you filling in for her? Did she pull a runner when she saw me?
No, nothing of the sort. She is a musician. Had a gig to get to.
Well, that is pretty fair. That's a good alibi.
How did the rest of them go? Find what you're looking for?
Oh, is she the last one?
Yeah.
Well, I'm kind of glad about that because I don't really know how many more I had left in me.
Well, I'm sure you made a fantastic...
Kızlara bakayım bir. Hazel ya. Tony, Jake. Hazel olabilir ya. Hazel'le shot atma. Ne kadar hesap edeme. Hazel'e gezi sokağa çıkmasıyla ilgili sorun olduğunu söyle. Hazel. Evet lan.
impression.
Henüz değil ha.
Yeah, no, I've met some great people, but I think it's just too early to tell.
Speed dating is just to pique curiosity rather than find love.
It's just like a little teaser, isn't it? You just kind of just get to know them, and just as you're getting there,
It's like tapas, I like to say.
well, a little bit of everything.
Love tapas, yeah. Some olives.
I do have to call you out though, because there's some times when the date's going well, and then just then I hear you screaming out. Can you give me like an extra 30 seconds? I need to be able to give you a signal or something. How long have you been hosting?
I have lots of hosting experience, but specifically the speed dating stuff, just at the beginning of lockdown.
So those were digital, I presume?
Mm-hmm, correct. For me, finding love is the most formative journey of our lives, and I just wanted to help people continue that journey, despite the circumstances. Having said that, there is no real substitute for meeting someone special in person.
So from these, have you ever had any marriages develop?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've had a couple.
Oğlum bir şey diyeceğim. Ben böyle arkadaş ayağına dinliyorum da bu piç bize yanaşmasın. Direkten bir öpücük çal. Evet, bu bizden öpücük çalacak. Çalmak istiyor.
Even a couple
O
of
yüzden
babies named after
ne
me.
kadar salakça cevap varsa
It's
hepsini
in my
vereceğiz.
bio. Pregnancy facilitator, Derek.
You really don't, because that sounds like something that would be on a t-shirt on a lad's holiday.
The stag do t-shirts. You're right. Okay.
I actually think I've seen them before.
They sell like hotcakes, though, right?
Abi onu seçemiyor muyuz ya? İlişkiler. Ayarlar. Altyazılar, altyazı, görüntü, analizler. Yok.
So how did you hear about us?
I was duped into coming here this evening. I thought I was going out for a drink with my best mate Misha, and here I am. She's actually somewhere here. She's on a date somewhere, I don't know. But
Well, I love a strong male-female friendship. Do you prefer the company of women or men?
Kadın.
come again?
Oh, sorry. I'll rephrase. Who do you feel like you naturally engage with more easily?
Kadın.
I have always found it easier to fit in with women. I think I'm just more comfortable sharing my thoughts and experiences with them. It's not that I'm uncomfortable talking to men.
Oh, no.
Ben nasıl oluyorum?
We're chatting freely, aren't we?
Yeah?
I hope so.
Oğlum bak uzak dur bizden bak.
You are halfway, guys. Halfway. God. Don't tell anyone I forgot.
Your secret is safe with me. So tell me, what is the best way to approach all of this?
Well, aside from being yourself.
Well, let me rephrase that. Do you have any less crap advice?
No, I don't. Sorry. The thing is, there's so many different types of personalities in here. One person's poison might be another person's paradise.
Yeah, that is a fair point.
Okay, I'll pose you this. Are you looking for
Oğlum niye
someone
abuk subuk
more
hareketler
lively
yapıyorsun lan?
or
Adam
laid
akıllı
back?
dursana.
'Cause that may decide what kind of energy you want to exude yourself. They're both are brilliant, but markedly different.
Rahat. Oh tın.
I think I like to dominate in most situations, so probably someone who's a little bit more laid back would be helpful, but not someone who is a pushover.
They do often say that relaxed people are more confident, successful, sexy, even.
You talk from experience.
Yeah. First hand.
I was wondering, has hosting these made you, like, an expert in romance?
What, like some kind of love guru? No.
Oğlum geçemiyoruz
Come on,
Allah
you must have
kahretsin
more insight
ya.
than the average guy. Okay, wait. Okay.
Ay cinsiyetçi bir
Has it
insan
ever
değilim.
helped in your
Hani
personal-
saygım var abi
Sadly,
ama hayır
no.
ya hayır gerçekten hayır.
No, it's
Mesela şu an beni zorluyorlar mesela. Bunu ben yapamıyorum. İlerleyemiyor.
still very single. Why, did you have someone in mind for me?
Misha, she would love to meet you. She's here. I can introduce you.
I'm sure Misha's fab, but I won't be interested.
It's a bit mean. What's wrong with her?
Well, she's a her.
Yani.
Yeah, sorry. No, I shouldn't have assumed. That was silly of me.
Değiştir abi. Allah kahretmesin seni. Değiştir.
Anyway, it's a real shame that the event's nearly over.
Yeah, it is.
You know, back in the day, you would have had to meet people, if you were going out or maybe at work.
Or by chance.
Yeah.
I was just wondering, did you have any feedback for us?
The host is too well dressed.
Oh,
I mean, look, come on,
Yeah,
you were putting the
okay,
rest
okay.
of us to shame, please.
Well, aside from that.
Daha fazla seçenek.
You can never have too big a pool of options.
True. Oh. Well, if the events grow in popularity, then the amount of people coming will increase inevitably.
Well, fingers crossed.
Oğlum abuk sabuk hareketler yapmadan deşeceğim ben şimdi bu adamı ya.
Great group of people today, so.
Great. That is your final minute, guys. Final minute. So, tell me, who did you meet tonight?
Oh, this is a test, isn't it? Who did I meet tonight? I met Kathleen.
Azalea.
I met Azalea. I met Tony. And I met Brand.
Brandy kim lan? Ha.
Oh, Derek. I don't suppose you could give me any intel. Just
Ryan, there's no way that I could do that. Come on.
nothing personal. Just, you know, just give me a read. With all your experience. Come on. As a friend.
Evet, arkadaş olarak.
Yes, I could do a read. Who in particular?
Oh, God, I guess we only have time for one.
Dur, özel olarak kimi soralım? Azalea, Brandy, Tony. Ben çok kararsız kaldım. Abi çok kararsız kaldım ben şu an ya. Brandy, Caitlyn. Abi ilk kişi konuştuğumuz kişiden gidelim. Brandy. Brandy şansımız %20 diyor ama. Brandy.
Tell me about Brandy.
She is a force of nature, but she really
Aslında
just
belki
doesn't need a
editeceğim.
man. And I think
Sana bir şans
you need
vermesi
to bring
için bile
something
size çok
very
güzel
special
bir
to the
şey
table for her to even
vermeye
give you a
gerektiğini
shot.
düşünüyorum.
Just saying.
So I should just pack my
Benim
bags
kızım
and go home and
tutamıyor
just...
Onu
Not
kasıyor.
saying that. Well, that is very perceptive. So I think thank you.
Where are we at? Okay. That, unfortunately, ladies and gents, is the end of tonight's event. Everyone get home safely. I've been Derek, and thanks for coming.
What can I say? Thank you again, Derek. Thank you for keeping me company because I would have been sat here like a melon otherwise.
No, you're welcome. I hope you had fun. And yeah, I guess I'll see you around.
Allah'a emanet kanka. Görüşürüz. Görüşmemek üzere görüşürüz.
So what about you? Tell me about your speed dating.
Tamam bu kadar yeter. Evet beyler. Sondaki adam olmasaydı hakikaten ciddi söylüyorum. O sondaki adam olmasaydı bence gayet güzeldi. Brandy'yi zorlayacağım. Brandy'ydi sanırım. Onu zorlayacağım. %20 diyor ama biz onu %100 yaparız. Ben kendimize inanıyoruz. Buraya kadar izlediysen eyvallah. Allah'a emanet ol. Abone olmayı, videoyu beğenmeyi unutma. Görüşürüz.